The other thing, though, I think is very important is this entire movement started creating the conditions whereby we were expected to go along with something we knew not to be true. So you mentioned the idea of Gone with the Wind having racist depictions or old films, and suddenly we were told about this and they were censored and all the rest of it. But we all knew this already. Everyone knew that in different time periods they had different ideas about race and gender and sexuality and all the rest of it. I taught books like Huckleberry Finn to young kids before all this kicked off, Of Mice and Men, To Kill a Mockingbird. It's actually very easy to explain to children that we don't use those terms anymore, but times have changed. And something like Huckleberry Finn, for instance, is an anti-racist book, right? Well, they all are. But this is an anti-racist satire. There was a version of that was republished without the racial epithets, by the way, which doesn't make sense.
It therefore destroys the point.
Destroys the point. So I think it's, and we were asked to believe things. We were asked to accept on faith the idea of systemic racism, even when the evidence said it didn't exist. The CRED report is a good example, the Commission into Racial and Ethnic Disparities, which found no evidence of any systemic or system of racism within our schools, within our education, that benefited white people over black people. And even more specific than that, it showed that, for instance, black African children performed better than white children on average, but white children perform better than black Caribbean children. So if that is a system of racism, it's incredibly targeted. It's saying we're going to benefit this group of black kids, but actually disadvantage this group. So it obviously wasn't true. The evidence was there telling you it's not true.